Hey guys, Brian here. So, there's a new Transformers game out. Being a big Transformers fan, that means I want to play it. Let's head on in and see what the Rise of the Darkspark is like. So, I'm a huge fan of the Transformers series. Not so much the movies, but the games and the fiction for the most part. So, I was looking forward to this more for the Fall of Cybertron parts of it than the movie aspects. But the engine is a game that I like, so it should theoretically be something I like.
Earth, a primitive planet infested with an indigenous population of organic life forms.
Ratchet? I think it's
Last
Ratchet.
refuge of Optimus Prime and the Autobots.
I don't know who this is talking. How coincidental that the satellite happened to be right there.
Can't hide forever, Optimus.
Oh no, this is Grimlock. Oh, I'm maybe Lockdown.
Gather your men. We're setting down at the impact point.
Both same voice. Yep, Lockdown.
What was that?
God, that size looks stupid.
Past come calling.
And Lockdown's the same voice actor as Grimlock.
Optimus, what is this insanity? What is the meaning of this attack?
That's not a bad voice for Drift.
Encountering heavy resistance. You must hurry. Not a problem.
So, Drift.
Need to secure.
I like the character of Drift, but not this version of Drift. Drift in the comics is yeah, I know. Drift in the comics is a Tokyo drift car, like from the Fast and the Furious movies or whatever.
That will not pose a problem. Such crude weapons are plentiful, it seems.
Get that weapon slot
So,
open already.
I love the fact that he
Yeah,
wields a
we're
sword.
already behind schedule for the rendezvous.
Press right button. Oh, really? He speaks in Japanese, okay. Assign primary weapon. All the good weapons are going to be locked, aren't they? Throwback blast. So, G1 Megatron. Funny. Yep. Path Blaster, that's my favorite weapon. But I guess I have to take that.
I do not relish this optimism. I forsook guns to walk a more honorable path. I know you favor the sword now. But
Yeah, he's awesome with a sword.
The situation requires more advanced weaponry.
Yeah, I know.
be it. Despite my attempts to move on, my past always lurks just behind me.
Ooh, I'm dark and brooding. Where am I supposed to go? That way? Okay. Alright, so I can charge, okay. Controls are the same as Fall of Cybertron, which I actually haven't played in a while. But I'll probably pick it up really quickly because I played that game a lot. There is no double jump, I just checked.
Drift, what is your status? I have retrieved the weapons.
Yeah, I got the
Within the sensor
GG.
range. I am marking your route to the rendezvous now. I see it. Optimus, the enemy forces are numerous.
I love these types of cutscenes where it focuses in. Well, those big guys are cool.
Their designs.
Agreed. It is every Autobot's duty to stand against tyranny. The riverbed will lead you to the traffic tunnels.
Yeah.
We will meet you on the other side.
So I like that the games at least treat the Cybertronians more as characters than the movie does, which is what really makes me sad. Whoa! Someone's shooting at me. Let's Vroom! Nitro? That's new. Can't fire while going quickly. Cannot fire anymore. That looks pretty cool. I'm glad that the Transformers games have an engine now that works well for them. I know some people referred the engine from Revenge of the Fallen, which wasn't a bad game, but... Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. But I like the War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron engine better. Oh. You're attacking me. Time to shoot you. And reload. Field tanker? Oh. Because, you know, there's probably not a human in there. There's another guy over there right here, I think. My only complaint is that I wish there was a mini-map. Because I use the mini-maps to have a sense of my surroundings. It makes it easier for me to see. Pausing to turn the volume down on the TV, because this is actually a little loud. Right.
Our foes are not Decepticons. Who are they?
They seem to be Cybertronian mercenaries.
Cybertronian
They are
mercenaries?
here. Lockdown is likely behind this attack.
Ooh,
Mercenaries.
I like...
Profession without honor. What profit is there in attacking the humans?
I do not know.
That's cool. I like a third faction.
New prey has arrived.
I know practically nothing about the movie, so any spoilers that have come out for it, I actually haven't, Hey, look, it's Warpath. Not, well, not Warpath, but, you know, a tank. Whoa! Yep, that's the same. Hey! Hey! No shooting. Badge. Oh, I blew up a tank. Oh, cool. Ah, I like this engine. What's his right bumper? Has his sword ability? Oh, yeah, I used the right bumper earlier. That's actually pretty cool. So I really loved Drift in the More Than Meets the Eye comic books, where he's kind of this spiritualistic hippie, but has a bit of a samurai aspect to him. And it's just got an awesome design. How far away can I use that red ability? About this far, it would seem. So, let's transform and roll out. Oh, more bad guys for me to shoot. Shooty. And in More Than Meets the Eye comics, Drift has a really awesome design too. Granted, I'm really a fan of Cybertronian designs because I love Transformers as a sci-fi property, and so seeing the Cybertronian designs kind of tells me a bit about their culture and lets me see them who they are. I don't like the disguise aspect that is often somewhat used, but never really paid attention to in anything. Like, supposedly they're robots in disguise, but they never really try to hide all that much.
Are they?
The humans never asked for our war.
What? There's no
They
humans around here?
prepared for it. The civilians were swiftly evacuated.
How
thanks to
convenient.
their emergency protocols.
Those protocols exist because they don't trust us, Optimus.
Perhaps our
I wonder if
actions
this,
today
does this take place
will
during the
change
movie?
their minds.
No, I think it's a like
Confirm
side
their
story.
fears.
Since they are introducing Fall of Cybertron elements, I'm guessing this is probably like two universes collide, and thus is a alternate version of the glitch. Hit the wall. Alternate version of the movie.
Drift. There are numerous mercenaries
Numerous
stationed
mercenaries.
outside the subway station.
Thank you for the warning.
It looks
Why don't
like
you
they're
take 'em out?
using it as a staging area.
Come on, Optimus,
And I
give me a
will
hand here.
reduce their numbers before I reach you.
Oh, time for my heavy weapon, I'm guessing. Press X to interact. Okay. Can I get any new equipment? No, I cannot. What else can I say? More Than Meets the Eye comic book is awesome. Drift is awesome in it. You should read More Than Meets the Eye. If you like, if you just like good comics, read More Than Meets the Eye. And what is this weapon? Subsonic repeater. Yeah. This is the SMG. I'll give it a shot. That's what they kind of want me to use. Whoa.
Let's see what we got. Time to teach yourself.
So in the More Than Meets the Eye comic book, or actually the current IDW comics, there's a whole third faction of Cybertronians that was introduced called Nails, non-aligned indigenous life forms, which are Cybertronians who decided to neither be Autobot nor Decepticon, and you're attacking me. And there was a whole big conflict, political conflict with them, and it was actually pretty awesome because it was like they blamed Autobots and Decepticons equally for the war, lasting for as long as it did. Like, that's actually a really cool idea. And Megatron's also now an Autobot in the comic books. I know. It sounds weird, but it actually makes sense. It's a character growth thing. Stop hitting me. I kill you. How many more are there? Jeez, Pete. Okay, I need to take cover and... Whoa, you blocked me. Oh, grenade, run away! Running. I don't like this gun. I know there's a way to duck and roll, I just don't remember it. Nope, not that button. Okay, maybe... I'm guessing that's probably the dash ability from the, Scout class that I am remembering to speak. Because I am stopping in the middle of sentences. Rendezvous with Optimus. No! I shoot you! There, I did. I wasn't crazy. I like this engine. This is a fun game. So, whenever I play the Fall of Cybertron games, I love going into the multiplayer and making my own characters. Like, I love doing that in general. So, I will always want to make my own character. I'm out of ammo. I need to find more. Luckily, I have this ammo. So I love making my own characters in the game. And it's one of my favorite things to do in Fall of Cybertron is tweak the design of my characters as much as I did. I even made custom figures of them. And it's, you know, that's what I get off on, figuratively speaking. Ammo.
Forces are headed for the
There we
crater.
go.
We see them. We are nearly
Ooh,
at
I have two
position.
weapons here. A rocket launcher? Okay. Whoa, hey, how you doing? Let's just keep shooting you. Let's try to blow up this tank, because I blew up one earlier. Oh, it probably already is blown up. Bam! That trailer for Titanfall with the, or the April Fool's joke with Titanfall with the Optimus Prime model was actually really awesome. I would have actually loved to have seen a game like that. Like, in the Transformers fandom, there's a desire for Mask to be brought back, and that would have been a cool way to do it. For humans versus Cybertronians. Oh, hi guys.
Autobots, open fire.
On what?
Let's see what we got.
Ah, there we go. So, the new cartoon called Robots in Disguise, they really recycle these names a lot in their things, in their franchise. But the cartoon Robots in Disguise has just shown a few character models not too long ago. They look pretty spiffy. It's apparently a sequel to Transformers Prime, which is a pretty cool show. Not as good as animated, not as good as Beast Wars, but a good solid third place between those two. Or after those two. What? What's going on? Door opening? Door opening. What?
Why doesn't he fire?
Whoa, hi.
His target. Autobots,
That's,
out.
So the designs for the new series came out, and they're pretty cool. Bumblebee is definitely very much based on, Prime Bumblebee, which is a design I'm okay with. I prefer Bumblebee as a small character, not as the Mustang, which, you know, modern continuities have. I'm just so thankful he got his voice back at the end of Transformers Prime. I really want him to stop being a mute, bland, boring piece of scenery. But then again, that's expecting too much from the movies, which treat everybody's... well, I guess that answers that.
What could have wrought
Bumblebee
such
is probably still going to be mute. I'm so sick
There
of
is
Mute
no
B.
honor in this.
Drift, you've been fighting Decepticons all your life. How are you surprised that they have no honor? Whoa, I just am jumping around a lot. Okay. I don't really have high expectations for this game because it's a movie-based game, so it was probably rushed. Hence why it's reusing a whole lot of assets from Fall of Cybertron.
There, in the center. It looks Cybertronian.
You think? It's a giant glowing purple
The
sphere.
old Spark. It cannot be.
What? Is that the matrix of leadership?
No.
Yes, Drift. And it has shown me the awful nature of this fallen relic.
What? So, now the Matrix is showing him visions?
Lockdown is not here for us. He seeks to gain possession of the Dark Spark. We must not let it fall
You might want to
into
explain
his hands.
what the Dark Spark
What
is to
this
people.
Dark Spark? A weapon?
God, that's a horrible
Something
design.
far worse.
Lockdown was so awesome when he was introduced and animated. He was a bounty hunter who, oh, hey, heavy weapon.
New prey has arrived.
He was a bounty hunter who kept relics from his fallen victims. Get out of my way. So, seeing him crappy like this is makes me sad. Granted, I love that it doesn't seem to be a Decepticon. So at least they're keeping that, because Lockdown wasn't a Decepticon in animated either. He's also appeared in the comics as well. That's basically the same role. He's just a cool character, I like him. He and Drift have kind of gotten a, where's some ammo? I saw some ammo for us around here. He and Drift have kind of developed a rivalry. So they just kind of fit well together as guys who hate each other. Thanks for jumping in front of me, Bumblebee. Stop getting in front of me, you stupid AI. What's that? Okay. Going for it. Vroom! Come on, I'm holding the left trigger. There we go. And jump! Nope, I guess I lost.
Autobots, ineffectual as ever.
Hand over the Dark Spark Lockdown.
Or false grip
And
lock.
what price will you pay for it, Optimus?
Oh, that's cool.
This is not a device to haggle over.
He's
It is unbelievably
still trying to be
dangerous.
mercenary. Cool.
You are meddling with powers you cannot comprehend. Do the right thing, Lockdown.
Not like the design of these characters.
Simply hand it over.
How
As a robot, they look.
honorable you truly
Optimus looks
are,
interesting.
Prime. Alas, I see no profit
But
in merely
there's no
giving
way
you
he
my
transforms into a
prize.
truck.
I decline.
Okay, so now he's got some dark energon going out of his chest. Congratulations, you just froze time.
Oh, Optimus, can't you see? I have already
I get the feeling this
won.
is a Matrix from Unicron. Which I've actually decided I don't like the concept of. I did a while ago,
You just
but
don't know it yet.
I don't want Unicron having a Matrix. How did he keep Optimus in the air if he didn't freeze time? That doesn't make sense.
Coward! Come back!
So Drift usually's got the sword. He usually has a pair of smaller swords, but his primary weapon, or his main weapon that he uses,
We have just witnessed
well,
a dark
actually,
legend
maybe not main
come
weapon that he
to
uses,
life.
but he often has a bastard sword, a 10.5 sword, that is fueled by his own spark.
The matrix of leadership, formed from Primus himself,
The Matrix,
grants the bearer the wisdom of the primes.
which is kind of cool. I love the Matrix. Oh, here's the intro cinematic.
But for every force in the universe,
they are going
there is
to
an
Unicron.
equal and an opposite. For every matter, an antimatter.
That is kind of true.
Legends speak of the Dark Spark, the antithesis to the matrix of leadership.
The Matrix for the Decepticons.
Where
Joy.
the Matrix grants wisdom, the Dark Spark empowers its master to bend the very fabric of the universe
That's dumb.
and its inhabitants to his will.
That is, okay, very
This
blatantly a
is
game
our
plot
darkest
device.
hour.
No, it's not. The Unicron is your
Cybertron
darkest
has
hour.
nearly fallen, and the Autobots are on the verge of defeat.
This is
Never
our
on the
finest
edge of
hour.
defeat.
Cybertron is nearly ours, and victory is finally.
I
within
love this
the
voice actor for
Decepticons'
Megatron.
grasp.
He, has gravitas and has menace to him. I like Frank Welker's voice for Prime Megatron better than this guy, but it's still awesome.
Crystal City lay beyond this chasm. Tell me, Shockwave, do you believe this dark spark even exists? I do not believe Starscream. I hypothesize.
Boy, they're getting Greg Bear, I think his name is, to do a lot of voices for this.
Ah, yes. Ever the scientist, as you once were.
I love Soundwave's voice.
For once we agree, Soundwave.
This is awesome. But I will say thank you for joining us, guys. Hope you enjoyed this session of Transformers Rise of the Darkspark. I know I'm looking forward to doing more because I love this game, and we're back to Cybertron now. Yay! See you next time, guys.